Hey guys, welcome back. So as you can see behind me here, I got some jeans, a very thick long sleeve shirt, my portable stove, and in here I have some cut up t-shirt. And I'm going to be making char cloth today from three different types, well, three different thicknesses of cotton, and I'm going to see how they each work. So right now I'm just letting the wood burn down so I get a nice bed of coals, and then I'm going to throw the little tin there onto the fire, and we're going to start making some charcoal. So this is the last clump of little twigs I'm going to throw on before I put the char cloth on. Just going to let all that burn. I actually threw down a few more sticks before I put this on. I'm just going to set that right there and let it go. Now we got to watch it really closely because it's going to go through a process, and when that process is done we have to take this off immediately. So the first thing that'll happen is that smoke will start to come out of these little holes that I got here. You can see I poked holes right here in the top. So smoke's going to start coming out of that, and then it's going to start flaming out of that. And then it's going to start smoking again, and then when it stops smoking the last time, then we take it off. It hasn't even started smoking yet, and it's just engulfed in flames. The label's peeling off there. That's good. That's good. We should really break this tin in because I'm going to be using this a lot. The label is now peeled off, and there is fire coming out of those holes. So it's supposed to start smoking one last time, and then it'll be good. Okay, I think it's completely stopped, so I'm going to take it off now. Now it's important when you take it out to flip it over, because you don't want oxygen being able to get into those holes, and you especially don't want to open this up right away, otherwise all your cloth will burn right up. You want to let it cool down like this and then open it after it's cooled down enough. So I'm going to give it probably about a minute. I'm going to try to open it. Okay, so now inside here, let's see what we have. Wow, this really got stuck on there. Ooh, there we go. There's, shake off all that extra stuff. There's some char cloth. Beautiful, beautiful. So now I'm going to put the thick long sleeve shirt. I'm going to cut that up and put that in the container. This wind killing me. Okay, now you don't want to pack it in there tight because you want to be able to let the heat get to all of it evenly. So you just kind of loosely put it in there. You don't want to cram a ton in or anything like that. Hey, I heard you coming like a mile away. Oh. Alright, so with this stoked up a little but burning pretty good, I think I'm going to throw this on now. Just set it right there on top of everything. Very early smoking process. You can see it just coming right out of those holes. Okay, so now it's just kind of on fire. You can almost not see it because it's very faint on the top. Oh, there you go. But that's not actually the cloth burning or anything. That is the fumes from the cotton coming out and burning. So that's why we have it almost airtight. It's because we don't want oxygen getting in, but we want to be able to let the fumes out. You can really see the fire coming right out of those holes. Dropped a hot spark on my shoe right there. Just kind of burned in. Whoops. Okay, it's been doing this now for about 45 seconds. It's starting to die down. I'm expecting to have to take this off very soon. Okay, I just pulled the tin out. It's made of this material right here. This is what I mean when I say like thicker cotton long sleeve shirts. It's like this kind of stuff. I don't know if you can really tell. Just gonna stoke the fire back up while I'm letting it cool. You can see a nice bed of coals in there. It's good. It's important to get a nice bed of coals because the coals are actually a lot hotter than the fire itself. So even though it's engulfed in flames, the coals are hotter. Just have this built up right now. Gonna let that burn down before I put the jeans on. Alright, now I'm gonna try to avoid a lot of the seams and stuff, so I'm just gonna take a patch out of the lower bit. If you're lucky, you can actually tear right down the seam, just like that. So you don't have to cut all the way along. So I'm just going to take that off. That'll be a good enough patch for what I'm trying to do. I'm just going to cut this up. Alright, now let's check out this tin here with the thicker cotton. That's what we have on the inside. Got some nice char cloth. So I'm going to put this in the bag and I'll look at all these later. It's pretty windy, so I don't want to risk losing anything. Okay, so now we got the jean squares packed in there. Let's get it on the fire. Okay, this is the last batch. We got the jeans on there right now. Oh, we're starting to get some flames out of the top there. So I will say that the jeans are definitely smoking and burning a lot more than the other cloth. Oh, it just went out. Okay. I guess that means it's just about done. I'm going to take this off in about 10 seconds. Okay, it feels like it's cooled down enough, so I'm going to open this up. Okay, so this is the jeans. Well, this thing gets tougher to open every time. Ugh. Okay, so this is what we got here. It's just a tiny little bit, but this looks really good. This looks thicker than the other stuff. I mean, obviously, but okay, so let's get this in the bag and then we'll compare. Okay, now to go through these, I'm set up in the chicken coop because I don't know if you can tell, but can't really be outside without getting blown into the next state. So excuse the chicken clucking. Okay, so first I'm going to test a piece of the jeans. This was from the jeans. Shut up! I'm going to use my ferro rod for this because the purpose of the char cloth is to make it easier to light, and if you have lighters or matches anyways, it's fairly easy, but with a ferro rod it can be a little tougher. So I'm going to try that now. Ah. That's perfect. It's not supposed to burn, but it's just supposed to smolder. So I don't know. This piece is going really good though, jeez. There's a lot of heat coming off that. Look at that. Oh, get on back here. So the jeans worked really well. Wow, it pretty much disintegrated. Next, I'm gonna try a small piece of the thicker cotton, the one from the long sleeve shirt. Ooh, that just took one spark and it's going. Let's see if it'll focus. Got wind from the outside coming in, making this burn. So it's burning really well, or smoldering really well. I don't know, I think honestly any of this is going to end up working unless the thin cotton from the t-shirt is just terrible, but I don't think it will be because that's what most people use. Okay, now this is really thin. You can actually see through it. You can see my sweatshirt through it. This is ridiculously thin. This will burn up very fast. So I'm going to try to get the camera on it fast after I spark it. Ah, there we go. Look at that. This is my yield for the day. This is quite a bit of char cloth. This is enough to start a lot of fires. Okay, well, in conclusion, I think that they all work. I'm just going to use whatever is available to me when I got to make some char cloth, and I urge you guys to do the same. I'm going to make a lot of this and stockpile every chance I get, because I'm taking a road trip in a couple months, cross country. So I'm going to stock up on this, do some camping, and I don't know, see what else I can find that's just, you know, reusing things, because this whole thing is really about sustainability. And, you know, using what you can find out in the woods, using what you can find in nature, what you can make. So, thank you for joining me out here. I hope that you guys found this informative and you guys go out and make your own char cloth. So, I'll see you guys next time. If you like this, be sure to like and subscribe.